Mhm. Hello, hello. I see two people in here already. How are y'all doing tonight? Welcome to a another live Q&A. This is the third one that I've done, and with these Q&As, I just like to chat with you guys. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. Let's have a fun time, and let's enjoy the chat. What's going on? I see Art in here. How are you doing, Art? My mom bought me a pack of Skittles. Fantastic. Bag of Skittles. There we go. Awesome, buddy. Can't go wrong with Skittles. Hey, Scatterbrain. How are you doing tonight? Thank you guys for stopping in. Hope you're having a great Friday night or wherever you are. I hope you're having, a great evening. Great day. So what have you all been up to? What's your what have been your plans today? What's been your plans? There we go. If I could talk. How have y'all been doing? Hey Jill, how are ya? How's your day going? Hope you're having a great Friday. I just got A Quiet Place Part 2 today in the mail. So have you guys seen it yet? I'm excited. I might watch it after tonight's live chat. What's everybody been up to today? Let's see. Oh, we got some. Okay. Watched Nick's mass ranking video and worked. What did I have for dinner? By the way, I still have to watch Nick's video. I'm excited to see it. Hello, Catman. How are you? I had meatloaf tonight. Some mashed potatoes, green beans. It was great. Art says I got some McNuggets for dinner. Had some beer. Let's see. Had some beer and watching Schitt's Creek. I am rewatching Schitt's Creek right now, Art. I love it. I love that show so much. One of my favorites. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Catman. Oh, you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. What did you think of it? Because I personally love that movie. I saw it in theaters and I really enjoyed it, but rewatching it a second time, I really love that film now. That's one of my personal favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. Oh, Jill. See if these live chats help me out. Well, first of all, I'm sending you love, Jill. I hope you have a great weekend, and I'm glad these live chats can help you. So that makes me happy. That puts a lot of happiness and love in my heart. But I'm sending you so much love, Jill. So I hope you have a better day tomorrow and a great weekend. What's up, Ronan? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. What's the last movie everyone has watched? What was the last movie I watched? You're welcome, Jill. Sending you love. Sending you love. What was the last movie I watched? I draw a blank sometimes with movies I watched. I have to say I probably watched Dunkirk, the Christopher Nolan movie last week. I might have seen another movie. So before or after that, but I'm not sure. Justin kind of loses just I have brain funk sometimes. My days blur together, if that says anything. But Jill, I love you. So we're gonna have a fun chat. So we're gonna have a great time. Um, Catman, my second, if not my favorite Tarantino movie. Nice. I love hearing that because I love Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Christina. Hi, Bella. Your uncle loves you. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? Sending love to my sister. Let's see. We're here for you all. Yes, Scatterbrain, like Scatterbrain said, we are always here for you, Jill. Always here. And by the way, I love you all. So if you guys ever need to talk, message me on Instagram. I'm always there, guys. Return of the Living Dead for me. Let's see. I love Return of the Living Dead. I love that one. Christina, my friend Art says hello. You know what? Ronin, I love Inglourious Bastards. And Kill Bill Volume 1. Those are two of my favorites. Everybody, I want you all to send a heart to Jill right now. Everybody send a heart to Jill. Send her a heart. Send her some love. You guys are amazing. Justin Brown, hey, I enjoyed your video on bullying. I was bullied throughout middle school and high school. Justin, I am so sorry to hear that. Bullying is wrong, harassment is wrong, and I'm sorry you had to go through that, buddy. I hate it. Absolutely hate bullying. So, Justin, I'm going to leave my Instagram down below. So if you ever need to talk, if you're on Instagram, please feel free to message me. I know that you're an amazing person, and don't ever let anybody bully you. Stay strong, Justin. I started watching Cheerleader Camp today and didn't finish it. Did you not like it, Jill? I haven't seen that one in a long time. It's kind of fun and cheesy. I wish there was a Blu-ray. What's up, Sam? Triple feature. How are you? Let's see. Oh, Art, thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate that. And you're welcome, Justin. Jill, thank you. You know, you guys lift me up. I had a couple of rough days. So, you know, you guys lift me up, and I adore you all. So, thank you. Let's see. And hopefully I pronounce this name right. Is it Flinner? I'm gonna pull up the question. Let's see. What's your least favorite subgenre of horror? My least favorite subgenre of horror. What is my least favorite? Well, slashers definitely aren't. That's probably my favorite one. I would say, for me, it might be. I don't know if it's found footage because I really love found footage. I would say maybe zombie films. Let's see. Maybe zombie films. I don't know, but I love zombie films. That or werewolf movies. I think it's because there's some great werewolf movies out there, but then again, there's not a lot of, they haven't released a lot of them. A lot of great ones. What was the last great werewolf movie? Triple feature, Justin, what do you do for work? Right now I'm looking for work at the moment. So, the job I was at closed last year, so we've been pretty much at home. So I'm looking for work right now. Hey, Jill, I understand. There's some YouTube videos that I have to catch up on, but I really enjoyed Cheerleader Camp. We need a Blu-ray of it. That is one we need a Blu-ray of. Ronan agrees, so. Thank you, Catman. Thank you for stopping in and just saying hello. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. Hello, Pop's Movie Dungeon. How are you? The Late Phases is a great werewolf movie. I'm gonna look that one up, Jill. I will look that up. I might say zombie films right now might be my least favorite, but there's some great ones out there. I just think we've had a lot of zombie movies, a lot of TV shows. Great TV shows, but just a lot of zombies. Hey, Art, Sleepaway Camp and But I'm a Cheerleader are great movies there. Two great movies. I love them both. Justin, any recommendations for good ghost movies? See, I love ghost movies. I love ghost movies. Um, I love, anything that, uh, let's see, House on Haunted Hill, the 1999 movie. I love Ghost Ship. That's great. 13 Ghost, The Changeling. Absolutely love that. That's the 1980 Changeling. So, highly recommended. The original Amityville and also the remake, which I was a big fan of. Um, some other great ones. Some other great ghost movies. You guys help me out. What are some other great ghost movies? Recommend some to Justin. But yeah, ghost movies might be that's one of my favorites. I absolutely love them. But yeah, House on Haunted Hill, Ghost Ship, 13 Ghosts, The Changeling, 1980s The Changeling, um, and then the Amityville, both the original and remake. They're great ones. And Blair Witch Project, if that counts as a ghost movie, I don't know. So I love the Blair Witch Project. And then the Conjuring movies, of course, if you've never seen those, check those out. Those are great ones. Oh, Insidious franchise. Yes, Jill. Yes, Insidious. Justin, if you've never seen the Insidious movies, please check those out. Let's see. Hey, Bill. How are you? How's it going, Bill? I'm having a great evening. I've been looking forward to this all day. So, but it's been a great evening. What's up, Cody? My buddy Cody's here. How are you, Cody? Curse needs a Blu-ray. Exactly. Wes Scatterbrain. I love Curse is a really fun movie. I'm surprised we haven't got a re-release. I think Mill Creek might have released it at one point, but it's long out of print. So I have an overseas Blu-ray, but we need a new Curse Blu-ray. Jill, another good one. Stir of Echoes. I love. Okay, so Justin Brown. Stir of Echoes. Kevin Bacon. We love our Kevin Bacon. That is a great one. If you have never seen it, Justin, check out Stir of Echoes. Jill, you're amazing. Thank you for mentioning that because I would have drawn a blank, and that is a great one. The Francisville Experiment. Cody, I've never heard of that one. There's a children's novel called The Changing. Don't know if it's connected. I don't know, Art. I do not know. Jill says Curse Blu-ray is the cut version. Oh, so we need the. Is it my overseas Blu-ray might be the rated version. We need an uncut version of Cursed. We definitely do. Oh, Scatterbrain. Well, Scatterbrain, thank you for the recommendation of Stir of Echoes. Thank you, Wes. I'm going through these comments and I think I missed that one. Yes, Bill, I definitely consider Stay Alive as a ghost movie. I love Stay Alive. It is a fun mid 2000s film. It's a slasher film. It's a ghost film. I love Stay Alive. The unrated version, I just saw that for the first time a few years ago and I loved it. And I saw that movie in theaters. I think I was probably one of the only ones. With the bacon. Yes, Wes. With the bacon. Stir of Echoes. Shout out to Wes Scatterbrain. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that Stir of Echoes recommendation. Justin, I love let's see, The Haunting of Hill House. Absolutely love it. Darkness Falls. There's another one. Cody recommended that. Hello, Jamie. How are you tonight? How are you, Jamie? I loved the live chats last night. I'm so happy I got to, be on there and chat with you. So the other is Wes. So Nicole Kidman's The Others is getting a remake. I heard about that. That's crazy. There's some movies that don't need remakes, and I feel like that one doesn't need one. That's a great movie, though. That's another one. Art, Ghost Ship, and Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Yes, the great ones there, Art. Cody says Dead Silence. Yes, Dead Silence. Jill, Stay Alive is definitely campy fun. I love it. Campy fun. I love it. Let's see. Going through these. Going through them. Jill, pull up this question. Justin, what do you think of horror prior to 1970? There's some great ones out there. Psycho, The Birds, Night of the Living Dead. I just started getting into Hammer horror movies last year. Really getting into them. I had seen some before, but I really love the Hammer horror movies. And I just got the Universal Monster 30 film collection. So I'm going to start watching those in September. I'm so looking forward to it. I've seen like the main 8 movies. I think there's like the main 8 ones that a lot of people talk about. So I'm looking forward to seeing those, really getting into those, and I might review them. So that might be something I do for October this year on my channel. But yeah, I love what's another one? Carnival of Souls. That's amazing. Rosemary's Baby. The Innocents. If you've never seen The Innocents, check that one out. Shadow, Justin Brown, Shadow with Alec Baldwin. I've not seen that one, so I'll have to check that out. Jill, I agree. I think for me, it's slasher films and ghost stories. That would be my close second. Let's see. Autumn, you mentioned The Innocents. Yes. How are you doing tonight, Autumn? I love The Innocents. So good. So good. Good. Thanks. Next time. I would love to join, Jamie. I would love to join. And I will chat Twin Peaks anytime. I love Twin Peaks. I've been meaning to rewatch that series because I love Twin Peaks. But I'm glad you're doing good, Jamie. Guys, I'm going to leave Jamie's channel, by the way, down in the description. Please go subscribe to her. So after this chat, I'm going to leave her channel down in the description. Jamie is a wonderful person, and she's doing some great stuff on her channel. My buddy Cody says he heard Ghost Ship was getting a TV show. TV series remake. I did not know that. What Lies Beneath? Yes, Wes. Justin Brown. What Lies Beneath with Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford. Wes brought up a really good one. What Lies Beneath. I feel like that's kind of underrated. A little bit underrated, so I'm glad we're finally getting a Blu-ray. Got some love for What Lies Beneath. I love that. What's up, Tony? Basement Blues, how are you? I just watched Rebecca for the first time tonight, one of Alfred Hitchcock's best. I don't know if I've seen Rebecca. I think I'm a big Alfred Hitchcock fan, but I don't think I've seen Rebecca yet, so I will watch that. How are you doing tonight, Tony? Oh, Autumn, I'm sending you love. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling much better. And thank you for stopping in. Drag Me to Hell. Great movie there. Innocence. There's some love for the Innocents. Justin, what is your number one favorite thing about Grease 2 aside from the music? Well, I would say it's Maxwell Caulfield and Michelle Pfeiffer. I know those are two things, but I love both of them. And I'm not gonna lie, I have the soundtrack and I will jam to it in my car and sing along with the Grease 2 soundtrack, but I just think it's really catchy. Maxwell Caulfield. He's easy on the eyes. But I love Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer. I love her. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, thank you. I love the Wes Craven New Nightmare poster. Movie John, how are you? Do you have a big Arrow video collection? Let me actually pull this up real quick. I'll pull that one up. Yes, I do. Well, for me, it's a pretty nice size Arrow video collection. Um, I'm actually thinking about doing a new updated collection video on Arrow Video, so I will show those off in a future video. How are you doing tonight, buddy? Jill, check out The Innocents. I'm going through some of these comments, but yes, Jill, please check out The Innocents. You'll love it. Let's see. I haven't seen White. Have I seen White Noise? I don't think I've seen White Noise. I might have seen part of it. But I agree, Jill. What Lies Beneath is a pretty solid movie. I love it. Ah, me too, Jamie. I am ready for pumpkin spice and apple cider. Anything pumpkin spice. Anything pumpkin spice. That's awesome, Tony. I hope you get to enjoy some great movies. I'm going to try to watch the movies this weekend. Any movies you have plans to watch, Tony? Any movies you're looking forward to watching this weekend? Let us know in the comments, buddy. Seeing love for some fall. Yes, I love some fall weather. My sister actually had a really great idea for a video. This is my sister, by the way, Christina. I think it would be cool if you would do like a Halloween decor video or pumpkin carving. So excited for fall. I'm excited for fall too. Are you gonna decorate, Christina? I need to see some pictures when you decorate. And I'm a sucker for fall too, sis. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do a Halloween decor video. I don't think I did one last year, so I think I'm gonna do like a room tour of the movie room during Halloween, so you guys get to see the fun decorations. And I might do a pumpkin carving video, but let me tell you, the first year I moved back to Kentucky, I carved pumpkins. I had so much fun doing it. We put them out Halloween Eve. I think it was Halloween Eve, and then Halloween morning they were gone. Somebody stole my pumpkins. I saw Carnival of Souls when I was 8. My grandma had the VHS, but we never finished it. So, Art, I highly recommend the Criterion Blu-ray if it's still available. That is a great one, Art. So check out that Carnival of Souls Blu-ray. Yes, Justin Brown. That was the What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford. Autumn. Let's see. What are your top 5 Hitchcock films? Psycho, The Birds, Rope, Vertigo, and I'm gonna say Family. Let's see. Psycho, The Birds. I'm gonna say Family Plot. I really enjoyed Family Plot. So that's my top 5 for right now, but it could change, Autumn. Like Psycho for me will always be number 1, but The Birds, that's such a great one too. Art, yes, of course. Maxwell. I swoon for him. I love Maxwell. And yes, Michelle Pfeiffer is a goddess. Going through your guys' questions or comments real quick. I don't want to miss anything. Jamie said, I saw The Shadow in theaters, loved it. I'm gonna have to check out The Shadows, Jamie. Or Shadow, The Shadow. Cody, are you talking about my love for pumpkin spice? He says basic white girl. LOL. Hey, I love pumpkin spice, Cody. What do you think about the news of Halloween Kills soundtrack being leaked? Art, I had no idea it was leaked. I kind of want to wait till the movie though. I don't think I want to listen to the leaked soundtrack just because I want to be surprised. I thought the score in Halloween 2018 was like amazing. I love the soundtrack. Thank you, Wes. Yeah, I'm gonna do a fall decor room tour video in October. I think I'll save a room tour for October when it's decorated. Any season is better than. See, honestly, any season is better than summer. Well, autumn, I like the beginning of summer. Once we like creep into like August, I'm ready for fall. It's been hot here though. It has been hot in Kentucky. Your flat is an oven at the moment. Is an oven at the moment. I remember like 3 or 4 years ago, my buddy's a independent filmmaker, and we filmed at a friend of mine's house who I love, but his apartment was like ultra hot and just very very hot. So you're filming a film there the entire summer, and there's barely any air conditioning. It was kind of tough to film in. Let's see. Be watching. Okay. All right, Jamie. So I'm going to be watching Fear Street 1666 this weekend too. I have yet to watch it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Bill says Halloween decor. Yes, Halloween decor video. Better way to bring in the fall Halloween score while watching The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Yes. I think this year I'm going to jam to some Carpenter music and some Halloween music when I decorate. I love Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I love that one. Okay. Wes says, Justin. Okay, Justin, what are some of your favorite costumes when you were a kid, when you were trick-or-treating? Well, I went as a vampire quite a bit. So some better than others, but I went as a vampire quite a bit. I think I was 3 and I was like the penguin from Batman Returns. I think I was the penguin. I was a hippie once. I had I was like had an afro and everything one year. That was a pretty fun costume. I went as a vampire most of the time, and then one year I was Michael Myers. So Jamie, or Jill, I'm sorry. Do you love Disturbia? I really do, but it's been a long time since I've seen it, Jill, so I need to watch that one. Jamie, let's see. What's your favorite summertime movie? Oh, that's a tough one. You know, favorite summertime movie. If we're thinking horror movies, I would say I love anything Friday the 13th, especially like Friday the 13th Part 2. For some reason, that one and the original really get me in the summertime mood. Um, non horror movies, I would say Dirty Dancing. I love Dirty Dancing. That's a great summertime movie. I love Dazed and Confused. That's a great one. Absolutely love it. Trying to think of some other great summertime movies. Oh, Jaws is a great one. That's more of a horror movie, but Jaws, I love that. Um, Trying to think of some other summertime movies. Let's see. I'm looking at my collection right now, guys. Trying to see if I can spot any other summertime movies. Would The Notebook count? Because I really love The Notebook. I know I'm a big scary movie fan, but I love The Notebook. What's your favorite summertime movie, guys? What's your favorite one, Jamie? Art says, "What did you think? What did you think about Anne Heche and Julianne Moore's performances in the Psycho remake? And who would you recast in the lead roles if you were to direct? If you were the director of the 2020 reboot?" Um, I don't know who I would cast. I don't know if I would want to remake that one. I don't know. I don't know if I would want to remake that one. But what did I think of Anne Heche and Julianne Moore? Anne Heche, not one of my favorite things about it. You know, I don't dislike that film. I actually really enjoy the Psycho remake. Definitely not the original, but I really enjoy it. And Julianne Moore, I thought she did a pretty good job. I really love Anne Heche as an actress, but I don't think in my opinion, she wasn't really good in that one. She was okay. And who would I recast? Who would I recast if I were the director? Well, let's see. I'm trying to think of some really good. Um, uh, who would I recast? See, I would always say like my go-tos would be like Florence Pugh because I think she's great. I might cast her as if I'm drawing a blank, I'm sorry, but Norma, I think her Marion Crane. There we go. Or Samara Weaving because I really love Samara Weaving. And Julian, who would I cast as the role as the sister? I don't know. I do not know. I'd have to think about that one. I really got to sit down and think about that. But that's a great question, Art. Art says, I love Posh Spice. I love Posh Spice too. I have not seen Summer of '84. Tony says, I've been avoiding everything Halloween Kills. I want to be surprised. Yeah, I watched the trailer and I love the trailer. And I feel like we're going to get a lot more with the movie. But they did show some really great kills in there. So yeah, avoid the trailer if you want to be surprised with the kills at least. But yeah, Tony, I think I'm gonna watch that one trailer, and if they show another trailer, I'm gonna just kind of, you know, um, just watch the first trailer, not watch anything else with it. I'm really excited for Halloween Kills. It could stay October all year round for all I'm concerned. Yes, Cody, I agree. I love October. I love a good like when we start feeling like the nice breezy weather, and you can like open the windows and just have a good relaxing day. I love that. Like the first sign of fall, I love. What's going on, Jay? How are you, buddy? Got some love for Jay in here. I love it. I'm going through your guys' comments. Let's see. How are you doing, Jay? Let's see. Yes. Jamie says, yes, Dirty Dancing and Dazed and Confused were both on my list last night. Fantastic. I love those, Jamie. And yes, The Notebook counts. And my favorite is Little Darlings. I've yet to see it, Jamie. I'm gonna have to watch that one. I've heard it's really good. Oh, The Final Girls. Autumn, yes, The Final Girls. I love it. Summer of '84. I've yet to see that one, so I need to watch that one. Yeah, Ben, I might do that. Unless my pumpkins get stolen again this year. I don't know if I'm gonna I don't know if I wanna do a pumpkin carving contest and then my pumpkins get stolen. How are you doing tonight, Ben? Hey, Jay, I am loving the streams. I'm loving the streaming. You know, a while back, if you would have asked me, like, especially, since I started doing the streams with Nick, like Lost River Drive-In, he's really kind of encouraged me to do, or he's motivated me to do a lot of live chats. And then I see a lot of live chats on YouTube, and I think they're a lot of fun. So I'm having such a wonderful time doing these live chats. I'm having a fun time doing them. And then I get to talk to you guys, and I think that's the best thing for me, is talking to you guys. I don't know when Nick, the Lost River Drive-In's gonna see this, but shout out to him. Nick is awesome. Sending love to Nick. How's the Kentucky weather? It is hot, but you know what? It has cooled down. Before I joined the chat, I literally sat outside for like a good 40 minutes and just kind of listened to some music, and it was great. It was great. Yes, our Jurassic Park is a summer movie. I love that one. Trying to see if I'm missing any comments because I want to read these awesome comments, guys. You guys are great. Thank you so much for um, joining this chat. This is again the best thing I love about live chats. It's chatting with you guys. And shout out to Jay. Jay's been around for a long time, around the same time that I've been around, or he might have started making videos a little bit before me, but Jay is awesome. Jay is awesome. Wes, you say, since Halloween is your favorite movie, what's your single favorite scene in the whole franchise? My single favorite scene, I don't know. Oh, that's so tough, Wes. That's a tough one. I'm gonna pull this question up real quick. Um, I'm trying to think. That's a tough one. Um, I will say, I know we got Halloween Resurrection after Halloween H2O, but I really loved the ending of Halloween H2O when everybody believed that Michael Myers' head got chopped off. I mean, I believed it. I was a kid. I was like, oh my gosh, they killed Michael Myers. Laurie finally killed Michael Myers. So that's a scene that really stands out for me, but that's a really tough one. Also, like Halloween 4, the ending of Halloween 4, with, you know, Jamie and the knife. And then I really love Halloween 5. So I'm gonna say I really love the car chase scene. I always thought that was pretty eerie. Really love that one. Hey Antonis, don't worry, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. How are you? Let's see. Easy Lori, him face to face for the first time. I do love that scene. Scared another one away, Lori. Oh, you're talking about when they come face to face in Halloween H2O. Cody, yeah, I love that. Hey, Victory, how are you? Thank you for stopping in and saying hello. Jill, I agree. I love these chats. It feels like one big hangout. Aw, well, Autumn, I'm glad you're here tonight. I'm glad you're here tonight. I always hate when the internet goes out. Yeah, that's happened with me before. Let's see. Um, art. That's funny. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting pumpkins this year. I'm thinking about it, so hopefully no one steals them. I mean, it's been 11 years, so maybe no one will steal the pumpkins this time. Maybe put them out instead of Halloween Eve, put them out Halloween Day. There we go. I think I'll do that. And then bring them in Halloween night, so no one takes the pumpkins. Aaron, favorite Harrison Ford movies. I'm gonna say I really love the Indiana Jones movies. I know those are go-to films. Star Wars, the Star Wars trilogy. I know he was in the later ones and he was great, but like Empire Strikes Back, I love. We talked about What Lies Beneath, Aaron. I love What Lies Beneath. He's really good in that. Um, yeah, those are some of my favorites. Love Harrison Ford. Classic dialogue in Rob Zombie's first Halloween. Very classic. Very classic. Jill, Justin, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Well, let's see. That's a real I really love a lot of YouTubers. I love a lot of them. Oh, Antonis, I'm doing good, bro. I am doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Favorite YouTubers? Well, Nick from the Lost River Drive-In. He's just become a really close friend of mine. Love Nick. Sledgehammer Horror, Ken. Um, love his channel. Movie Chatter, really love Movie Chatter's channel. Jamie's channel, she's doing some great stuff over there. Cinema Dave, Movie Watch Daily, Born to Be Rad. Um, let's see, Christian Hanna Horror. Uh, let's see, I'm trying to think of. There's so many great ones, Jill. Trying to think. Cinema Dave. I said Movie Watch Daily. I think I said him already. There's so many great ones. You know, my favorite thing about YouTube, Jill, is and then Jay the Stingray. Jay's awesome. Love Jay. I was gonna say one thing about YouTube that I love is just the friendships that I've made. There's so many great YouTube channels out there, Jill. So many great people, and the community is still growing. Drum Dum's a great one. Cody Leach. Um, so many great ones. Those are some of my favorite YouTubers. There's so many others that I love, but those are some of my favorites. I definitely will, Jill. I'm gonna try to remember that. I will try to remember that, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna try to leave as many of those YouTube channels down below so you guys can go follow them. Um, the community is just wonderful, and there's some wonderful people out there. So, Antana says, I'm so hyped for Indiana Jones 5. Me too. Me too, Antanas. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see that. I can't believe it's going to be, what, 13 or 14 years since the last one when that comes out. Yes, Jamie, pumpkin stealing is just wrong. Yeah, I have not put a pumpkin out in a long time because of it, so maybe this year I'll put some pumpkins out. I like Rob from the Movie Vault. Victor says, yes, I love Rob. Rob's a great YouTuber. Movie Vault and Just the Disc and Movie Chatter. Yes, love them. Love them. I love them. Stephanie's amazing. I love Stephanie. She's one of my favorite people. I have a lot of favorite people, but I love Stephanie Movie Chatter. Oh, and then Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. I had them on my live chat. I love Brian and Coco. Two other YouTubers I love. Absolutely love them. And then Movie Buff Beth. Beth is fantastic as well. I love Beth. So I'm going to try to remember to leave all these YouTubers down below so you guys can go check them out. Autumn, I'm curious, what's everybody been listening to lately? What music gets your blood pumping, especially in summertime? Um, for me, Autumn, it's a mixture of everything. I am into my favorite stuff to listen to is a lot of 80s music and then soundtracks. I love soundtracks, but I'm a big Calvin Harris fan. I love Calvin Harris. He's a great one to listen to in the summer. You know, when I really listen to music is when I'm working out. So like right now, Rocky 4 soundtrack is playing quite a bit. I love it. So the Rocky 4 soundtrack, absolutely love it. Oh, I love Autumn. I love Nick. I love Nick. Lost River Drive-In. I think everybody loves Nick. If you guys have not subscribed to him yet, definitely do so though. Jeff Assassin, how are you? How's it going, Jeff? What's the new horror movie you are most looking forward to seeing this year? Well, my most anticipated one is actually Candyman, but Halloween Kills is very close up there with it. And then is there a movie coming out? And I'm probably gonna butcher the name, but it's a new James Wan movie coming out. I think it's called Malevolent. I could be wrong. That looks really good. Anything James Wan does, I will definitely go check out. Possessed by Horror, Jill, I love her. I love Spooky Astronaut. I think she's great. So many great YouTubers out there. So many great ones. I don't think I might be subscribed to Bloodbath and Beyond, but if I'm not, I'm going to have to. Let's see. No, we watched a movie, Bloodbath and Beyond. Oh no, we watched a movie. Yes, I love those guys. There you go, Jill. I love We Watched a Movie. They're hilarious. Super nice too, because I got to meet them at a convention. Very, very nice guys. Movie John, he's a great YouTuber. So many of them. Is Dr. Giggles about a dentist? No, I think he was a doctor in that one. There is a movie called The Dentist out there, though. That's a fun one. Some new channels I found lately. Good Real Hunting and Robbie's Ranking and Reviews. Jill, you'll have to send me those channels on Instagram so I can check them out. MidLevelMedia, another great YouTuber. Tony, BasementBlus. So many great ones out there. And I'm probably gonna get the name wrong, but I think it's Hardcore Media 101. He's a movie collector. I've been talking to him on Instagram. I don't know if he's gonna see this. Hopefully I'm getting his YouTube name right. He's a great one. Another great one. Hey Chris, how are you? How are you doing, Chris? Yep. Malignant. That's what it is. I'm looking forward to that one. And Nope. Is that so, Wes, is that the one that he's coming out with next year? Nope. I love Jordan Peele, so. What movie won, Antonis? He's great too. He's been around for a long time. I love his channel. Hey, Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah. How are you, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. Jill, I'm probably going to be on here for another hour. So I'll be on here till 11 p.m. Eastern Time. I like to be on here at least for a couple hours. That way I get to talk to you guys. I'm loving this chat tonight. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. I'm glad you're doing good, Isaiah. It's good seeing you. Good hearing from you, too. Jamie, have you seen the trailer for Lamb? It blew me away. I have not. I have not seen the trailer yet, but I will watch that. I think it has one of my favorite actresses in it from the original Girl with the Dragon Tattoo trilogy, so I'm gonna have to check out that trailer. I'm Chris, I'm doing great. I am doing great, buddy. And I'm glad you're doing good. All right, guys. So I'm curious. Let's see. Question for you guys. I want to ask you guys a question. What are some of your most anticipated movies this year? Besides Halloween Kills, what are some movies you're looking forward to? Oh, Piz. I love Pizowell. Love Piz. Uh, love Cool Duders channel. Some great ones there. There's so many great ones out there, guys. So many great YouTubers. Antlers. I want to see that one, Autumn. Candyman art. Yes. Definitely. Definitely looking forward to that one. I think Candyman, let's see. Antonis, Candyman is my number one movie, is my number one most hype movie for this year. Me too. Me too, Antonis. And then, Halloween Kills is a very close second, but um, I'm looking forward to Candyman a lot. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm seeing these comments. Isaiah, I'm glad to be chatting with you. Well, thank you, Isaiah. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Antlers, I'm looking forward to. Don't Breathe 2 looks really good. I'm excited for that. Oh, Jamie, Dune. Yes. 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 Dune looks great. Yep. Candyman. I love the love for Candyman. Internals, Spider-Man, No Way Home. Yes. I think Jeepers Creepers 4 is coming out this year. Is it called? I think it's Revival, something like that. I think it's coming out this year. Scream 5, Terrifier 2. Yes, Jill. Is there a release date for it? Because I am looking forward to seeing Terrifier 2. Ronan. Oh, my most anticipated is the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre whenever it comes out. LOL. I'm a Leatherface guy, so I can't wait for it. Me too. I'm looking forward to it, Ronan. Oh, Autumn. Oh, yes, Autumn. Last Night in Soho. I am so excited for that. Oh, I am so excited for that one. So excited for that one. That trailer like was so good. Yeah, Scream 5 comes out next year, but I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a great way to kick off 2022. Looking forward to it. Oracle, what's up? How are you? For me, next year, I can't wait for Scream 5. Yes, I cannot wait for it. Yes, Wes, Morpheus, I'm looking forward to it. Cannot wait. Thank you, Cody. Jeepers Creepers Reborn comes out on my birthday, October 7th. Wow. So I know what I will be watching on October 7th. Is Wolf Creek 3 happening? I've seen Wolf Creek 2 once. I need to go back and rewatch it, but I love Wolf Creek. That's an underrated movie right there. I feel like it doesn't get enough love or enough talk. Enough talk. Oh, Venom 2. I'm looking forward to seeing Venom 2. You know, Venom really surprised me. That one surprised me. So I'm looking forward to Venom 2. That's great, Oracle. I'm glad you're doing good. Thank you for stopping in. Mick Taylor. Mick Taylor is my favorite daddy. Who is Mick Taylor? Who is Mick Taylor? Jill, who is Mick Taylor? Yes, there's a Wolf Creek 2. It came out. I'd say 2015 or 2014. No, Antonis, different director. They're not bringing Victor Salva on, which is great because that's the only thing about those Jeepers Creepers movies I don't like is Victor Salva. Oh, okay. That's what I figured, Jill. John Garrett in Wolf Creek. I'm very excited to watch Suicide Squad. Yes, Ronan, I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Wes, we like what we like. There's some baddies that I love in movies. Just saying, there's some baddies in movies that I love, some bad guys. Well, Jamie, thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jamie. You are the best. And yes, I would love to be on a stream with you one time or one day. That would be great. Talking Twin Peaks. I would love it. But Jamie, have a great night. Everybody send love to Jamie. Leave some hearts in the comments, guys. We love you, Jamie. Oh, yes. Let's see, Justin, you put me in the mind of Marky Mark in Fear. Yes, 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 yes. I love me some Marky Mark. Some Marky Mark. There's some love for Jamie. Sending you love, Jamie. You are the best. Always great talking with you. Is he? Okay, so I'm seeing Jonathan Brake. Some Jonathan Brake talk. I think Jonathan Brake is returning to play the Creeper. I hope so. And Jonathan Brake is such a kind guy. So, so nice. One of my favorite people I've got to meet at a convention. And you guys probably can't see it, but his autograph is like right there. So, I'm not sure, Antonis. I think it's CGI. Part of it could be practical, but I think most of it's CGI. Awesome art. Awesome. Can't go wrong with Skittles. That's my favorite candy. Obviously, go eat some Skittles. There's two reasons why. Because it's my favorite candy, but also my senior year of high school, some friends nicknamed me Skittles. So we love you, Jamie. Thank you for stopping in again. Hope you have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Autumn says Free Guy is another one I'm looking forward to. Hey, I'm a Ryan Reynolds fan too, and Free Guy looks a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to that too. Oh, thank you, Wes. Thank you. I haven't tried the Skittle gummies yet. But have you tried the yogurt for flavored ones or the yogurt covered ones? I don't know if they're still around, but they were pretty good. I tried them last year. My favorite is sour Skittles. I love sour Skittles. Jill, now I want Skittles. Well, go eat some Skittles, Jill. Go eat some. Favorite Denzel movie? What is my favorite Denzel movie? Oh, favorite Denzel movie. See, like, the crazy thing is, the favorite favorite Denzel movie. The crazy thing is, like, I have to think about this stuff, but I love The Equalizer. Philadelphia is a great one with him in it. Love Philadelphia. Favorite scent. What is my favorite scent? Coconut's great. Um, Here's some favorites of mine because I don't want to just say pumpkin spice because I know I have pumpkin spice on my mind. October. That's my favorite scent. I love pumpkin spice, but I also love um, winter mint. I don't know why. Or peppermint. I love the smell. Gummy worms are great. I love gummy worms. I'm also a big Mike and Ike's fan. Anything citrus, yes. Oh, peppermint and candy cane. Yes, Jill. I love peppermint and candy cane. Yeah. Isaiah, Jeepers Creepers too. I know that one gets some hate, but I love Jeepers Creepers too. And I think the first one's the best, but I think Jeepers Creepers 2 is a great sequel. Love Jeepers Creepers 2. It's a scary movie. Like it's got some eerie moments. Isaiah, very eerie moments. Oh, apparently the smell of buttery popcorn helps ease the anxiety. Okay. Well, I love popcorn anyway, Jill, so I love the smell of that. The good old days when you walked in a video store and they were popping popcorn. Loved it. Yes, art, the red and pink Mike and Ike's. Yes, those are my favorites. Those are my favorites. Yes, Kingsman. I'm looking forward to that one, Autumn. I don't know, Antonis. I don't know if we're gonna see him or not. I'm surprised we didn't get to see any of the familiar faces in this Chucky trailer. But you know what? I think I'm gonna stick with the first trailer and just go into the movie and or go into the show, not the movie. Go into the show and be surprised. That first trailer was really good though for Chucky. And Devin Sawa, I love Devin Sawa. So nachos with cheese and nachos. Yes, I love nachos. Jalapenos. I don't know why. Sometimes Justin just like blanks out. I was like jalapenos. I'm just trying to pronounce trying to pronounce it right, but yes, jalapenos. Gosh, now you guys are. Now I'm craving snacks. This is amazing. Now I want nachos. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy, Autumn. You're gonna love Freaky. I think you're gonna love it. If you loved um, Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You, especially the first one, you're gonna love Freaky. So I'm glad you're finally gonna be able to see it. And it's in October, so that's even better. So I love that. So happy for you, Autumn. Chris, I'll pop this one up. What's your favorite memory of working at Family Video? To be honest, I loved working with the employees I had. They were a lot of fun, and I have so many great memories, and I've created friendships with them. Customers, I had a lot of great customers that would walk in, Chris, and that was the best because I got to know a lot of great customers throughout the 6 years I was there. And working in a movie store was just so much fun. I had a lot of fun working in a movie store. So, I mean, for me as a kid, being a fan of movies, um, you know, I loved it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Yes, Antonis, I did. I worked at Family Video, the last video store chain, the last big one. Jill, oh, if I was hanging out with you, Jill, I would bring snacks and we'd watch some movies. If I was over there, we would do it. I'd bring some snacks and we'd watch movies. I think. Oh, my buddy Cody was talking about. Were you talking, Cody? Let's see. Oh, well, yeah. Family Video had some. I have some experiences at Family Video. Cody says the fart. Yes, I had somebody fart in my face once. So, I mean, I loved working at a video store, but I also had some moments, some stories and memories that I'll always remember. And somebody farting in my face once is going to be something that I'll never forget. I was like, just blown away with that one. Antonis, I haven't seen Quiet Place Part 2 yet. I just got it in the mail today, so I'm looking forward to watching it. I do too, Jill. I wish we can hang out and watch movies and have snacks. That would be so much fun. I would love that. No, Antonis, I never had any celebs come into the store. That would have been cool, though. Let's see. I have an abundance of snacks. If you guys were here, I'd share every last morsel. Too much for one person. I wish we could all hang out and have snacks. That would be great. I wish we can all hang out, have snacks, watch movies. You guys are the best. Morsel. Okay. Wes. Yes, yes. I think there was a question about Halloween 4Ks. Let me go find that one. Because, yes, I did order the Halloween 4Ks. And I tell you what, my poor wallet burns all the time. Art asked me that. That was the question, Art. When are your Halloween 4Ks coming? I think they've pushed the date to October 5th. So, I mean, which is perfect because, it's October and we're gonna get those and I'm gonna watch the Halloween movies. I'm so excited. I watch them pretty much all year round, some of them, but I'm looking forward to watching them. Watching those Halloween 4Ks in October. Thank you for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy the channel. Sending love to you. Sending love to you. Antonis, it kind of depends on the celebs that you're meeting at conventions. But I tell you what, if it's a celeb that you're looking forward to, I think the waiting in line is worth the wait. I always find out that going and meeting, like if I'm going on an all weekend convention trip, I like going and meeting like if the big celebrities are there on Fridays, I'll meet them that day because normally Fridays aren't as busy. Saturdays are most of the time the busiest. What is, oh my gosh, huge shout out to my buddy Rez. My buddy Rez. I'm on a work break, saw your live, thought I'd pop in real quick. Stay awesome, my brother. Gotta get back to work. Now go eat some Skittles. Rez, I love you guys. I love this guy right here. I love him. He's my bro, my brother. Um, love you, Rez. Thank you for stopping in, buddy. I've been friends with this guy. We met on YouTube in '09, so it's been over 10 years. I love Rez. Love you, brother. Have a great rest of the night at work. Chris, I wish video stores were still around too. I know I worked at video store. I know I worked at a video store and I had such a blast with them. But I had such a blast working at the video store. But even as a customer, growing up, I loved the video stores, the mom and pop ones, and like Family Video, Blockbuster, Movie Gallery. I love those too. Really love the mom and pop video stores and I wish they were around. I miss them. And Halloween 4 and 5, you cannot go wrong with those. I love those, Chris. Autumn, that's a good question. I've never, so silly question, but in the October challenges, what's the most movies you've watched in one October? My personal best was 220, but that did result in major burnout after. Um, I don't know. Autumn, I think I'm gonna challenge myself and write down every movie that I watch in October. And so I think that'll be the first time I've really challenged myself with that. But I watch a lot in October. I've never counted before, but I think I'm gonna do that this year. And I'm the same way. I love scary movies. I love horror movies. I mean, that's my favorite genre. But I always have to take like November off and watch like feel good movies, Thanksgiving movies. Um, some Thanksgiving horror movies I have to watch, but I usually take a break, like a maybe like 2 week break, maybe a little bit more after October, because that's all I watch is horror movies and Halloween themed films. Even though I watch horror movies all year round, in October, that's all I'm watching, and so I kind of need a little bit of a break after Halloween. After Halloween. Hey, I loved, that was my favorite section of the store, was going um into the video store as a kid. And even if I couldn't rent scary movies, I loved going and looking at the covers. I loved that aisle. That was my favorite aisle. Once I started realizing what scary movies were, I'd go in the aisles all the time and look at the different covers, especially when it was like VHS day. Like that was my favorite because you had all those great VHS artworks. So absolutely loved it. What's up, charming love hound? How are you? And yes, Star Wars November. I'm the same way. November, I watch Star Wars movies. That and Rocky. Between the Rocky franchise and the Star Wars franchise, those are my November watches. I love that, Jill. 450 movies. That is awesome. I'm going to have to challenge myself and write down every movie that I watch in October. So, and challenge myself this year. I agree, Jill. I know. You know, I loved watching movies during COVID time last year. Watched a lot of them. After watching 800 movies last year. Yeah, I watched a lot of movies last year, but I've built like this like movie theater room. Like it's not like a movie theater room, but it's like my space. I have, just it's my movie room, and I've created a really nice space and I love it. Watching movies. I watch at least one movie too, Wes, but like you said, YouTube, if YouTube is popping, I am watching YouTube. Let's see, Scatterbrain. What's everybody's biggest scare in the wild? I found, what's the biggest score, not scare. I found the out of print My Bloody Valentine. for $3 before the Scream Factory release. That's awesome. I think my biggest score was finding I Spit on Your Grave, the Anchor Bay edition for $9.99 on Blu-ray. And then they released the new release of the film. But that was like the biggest score for me because it was $9.99, and normally that thing was going for like $60-$70. I don't know how much it's going for now, but Anchor Bay, shout out to Anchor Bay. I do miss them. But My Bloody Valentine, that's $3. That's a great one. That's a great deal, Wes. What's up? Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. How are you guys? Oh, you saw Jungle Cruise. Please, what were your thoughts? I need to know your thoughts because I'm going to go see that one hopefully next week. I love a good Disney movie. See, I will tell you this. I'm a Disney fan as well. So next to horror movies and romance films, I love some good Disney movies. So let me know. How was Jungle Cruise? Hope you both are doing well tonight. Brian Goes Blue and Coco too. I love you guys. Got some love for Brian and Coco in the chat. Send them love, guys. Send them love. I love it. Oh, yay. I cannot wait to see it. I'm so excited to see it. It looks so much fun. I love a fun time at the movies, and that just looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Can't wait to see it. You know, I also really loved Cruella. I don't know if you saw that one, but I thought Cruella was a great Disney movie. Yes, Art. I love the Jungle Cruise ride. So that's why that's one of the reasons why I'm looking forward to seeing it is because I love the ride. And I've been to Disneyland so many times, but it's been a long time since I've been there, so I hope to go back soon. I love Disneyland. Oh, Isaiah, Hocus Pocus 2. Yes, I am looking forward to it. I can't believe we're actually getting a Hocus Pocus 2. After so many years of just, um, rumors, we're finally getting it. That was a fun, I tell you what, seeing Hocus Pocus in theaters in '93. I saw it in theaters, and that was my last drive-in experience was seeing Hocus Pocus, and I'll always remember that. You know, Wes, I am a fan of 3D movies if done right and done well. Um, my first 3D experience was My Bloody Valentine 3D, and it's still my favorite. Um, my favorite 3D experience. But now that I have glasses, it's hard to watch movies in 3D. But My Bloody Valentine 3D was my favorite 3D experience. But there's been some great ones. So I'm a fan if it's done right. If it's done right. Again, now that I have glasses, though, it's hard. Hard to watch them in 3D. Sarah's my favorite witch too. Isaiah. Yay, Brian, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see Brian and Coco. I cannot wait to see Jungle Cruise. I'm glad there's a lot of nods to the ride. Until I saw Poltergeist remake in 3D in theaters. Wow. See, I didn't see it in 3D, but I did see it in theaters, and Yeah, not a fan of Poltergeist the remake. I own it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for owning, movies as a whole, like being a completist. But uh, I've tried watching that maybe 2 or 3 times, and I always tell myself, Justin, go back and watch the movie. You might like it. Rewatching it, and every time I get to like that second half of that film, I'm like, okay, this is the reason why I don't like this movie. It just feels rushed. Like, they could have done a really good Poltergeist remake, and they just missed it. Contact lenses, Justin. Art, I don't know about that. I have a things going in my eyes, touching my eye. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. 3D hurts my Brian. 3D hurts my Brian goes blue. 3D hurts my eyes after a bit, but I do love seeing Alita Battle Angel. Oh, I love that movie. I wish I would have saw that in theaters. I bet that was an awesome 3D experience. So awesome. Yeah, 3D movies. Like if it's a film that uh looks like it's going to be really good in 3D, I'll check it out. But I can't remember the last 3D film I saw in theaters, to be honest. But yeah, Alita Battle Angel, that would have been a great 3D experience. Sam Rockwell. I love Sam Rockwell, but I've never tried to watch the Poltergeist remake. LOL. Brian, I would say give it a watch and see what you think. I always tell people watch the movies and see what you think of them. Um, it wasn't for me. I just, but I say it wasn't for me, but I've watched the Poltergeist remake like 2 or 3 times to try to give it a chance. And again, I like the first half, and then it just falls after that. I forgot Sam Rockwell was in Clown House Jill. I forgot he was in that one. I know that was one of his earliest movies. I missed the OG Charmed so much. That was a good show, but I didn't like the new Charmed reboot. Isaiah, I haven't seen the reboot, but I love the original show, Charmed. I just got that complete set not too long ago, so I'm going to rewatch that series soon because I used to love it. I mean, Brian Krause, what was his name? What was his name on Charmed? Brian Leo. I think his name was Leo. I could be wrong. Loved Brian. Loved that show though. I love the original Charmed. Brian, I don't know what I'm doing yet this weekend, to be quite honest. We are getting ready to bring in new carpet, so I've been kind of boxing some stuff up. So the movie room, like there's just stuff missing right now. So um right now I'm doing that, but we'll see what happens this weekend. We will see what happens this weekend. How about you guys? I know you saw Jungle Cruise tonight. Are you guys doing anything else this weekend, Brian and Coco? Let's see. Autumn, by the way, just want to say thank you for the chat. That it happened on the same day as I visit family. My brother and his fiance, who I haven't seen in a year due to COVID, has made today such a fun one. I'm so happy to hear that, Autumn, and I'm so happy you got to see family. And thank you for joining the chat, Autumn. It's great chatting with you. So thank you for coming on the chat. We have such an amazing community of people. So thank you for joining the chat, Autumn. I'm glad you had a fun day. It's always good when you can have a fun day. It lifts your spirits and it's always awesome. So yes. Yeah, Jill. I love soothing the soul. Yeah. I love laid back chats. I love just talking with you guys. So these are fun. Like I know I call them Q&As, but we love I love asking you guys questions and you guys ask me questions, but I just seriously love chatting with you guys. So maybe I need to call it a different thing. Maybe call it a hangout, but I love chatting with you guys. How's it going? Shane Man 1988. Hopefully I said your name right. How are you doing? Awesome, Brian. I cannot wait to see your guys' videos. You guys make some awesome, awesome videos. I was just talking about you guys earlier. So I love your guys' channel, and I'm going to try to leave channels down below. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Brian and Coco yet, definitely do so. But I always look forward to your guys' videos. Isaiah Leo. Yes, Leo from Charmed. Art, do you have the Book of Shadows box set? I do. Yes, I do. I've had seasons 1 through 5 on DVD. I don't have the box set, not the Book of Shadows one. I just have the one of the latest ones that they came out with where they kind of just put all them together in a box set. But I don't have the Book of Shadows one. I remember that though, and I was so jealous when I would see it in YouTube videos. Simple Life love. I see some Simple Life love there. I used to watch the Simple Life. I loved it. Going through these questions real quick, guys, or these your comments. Brian and Coco, Jill wants some more uploads. There you go. Brian and Coco are awesome. When was the last time? I think it's George. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing it all right, George. When was the last time you watched season 4, episode 7 of Home Improvement, and did you cry? I remember the episode, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. Jill, let's see. What's your favorite film of this decade so far? So far from 2020 and this year. I know the selection is stellar. LOL. Favorite film of this year so far. Let me think about this. It's from 2020 and this year. Oh, gotta think about that. What was my favorite film from last year? I have to go back and look at my list of films. I think it was Christopher Nolan's Tenet. I have to go back and look at my list. Really loved Christopher Nolan's Tenet, Jill. And favorite film, let's see, what's your favorite film of this decade so far? Oh, from the decade as a whole. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Because like you said, we've just had a stellar selection of movies. um, I have to think about that one. So I really loved Tenet last year. I thought Tenet was great. I thought New Mutants was great. I know a lot of people didn't like that one, but I loved it. We had a lot of great things because obviously, we're now getting theaters more and more open. I really loved a lot of Netflix stuff. I thought Netflix had lot of great things. Happiest Season, if you've ever seen that one, that was a great one. Um, and then this year, I will say, I mean, I really got to think about my favorite film so far this decade, but I really loved Conjuring 3. I thought that was great. I thought Mortal Kombat was a lot of fun. So I really got to think about my favorite film of the decade so far, Jill. We'll see by the end of the year. We'll see by the end of the year. So, I, I I'm gonna say Tenet right now, but I really have to go back and look at all the movies that I saw. But I'm so happy we're getting more movies coming out, though. I mean, I know a lot of films that were supposed to come out in 2020 got pushed back, and now we're getting them now. So that makes me happy, and theaters are back up and running for most part. Um, so that makes me happy. I ramble. By the way, if I ramble, you guys just tell me, Justin, stop rambling. Ooh. Oh, the Fear Street movies were great, Jill. I haven't seen 1666 yet, but Fear Street 94, Fear Street 1978, Till Death. I've yet to see that one. I gotta watch that. What's the last horror movie that made you ugly cry? Autumn, what's the last film that made me ugly cry? I can't remember. Let me think. Let me think. The last film that made me ugly cry. I really don't know. The crazy thing is, like, there are horror movies in general that, like, I cry easily with, though. But I don't know if I can't remember the last one I ugly cried with. I always get sad in Pet Cemetery 2 when the dog dies. I was talking to Movie Watch Daily last week about Pet Cemetery 2, and I can't remember the dog's name, but I always hate the scene where the dog dies. It's always sad. Oh, how are you doing? Sue. I'm just gonna say Sue Geo. I'm probably butchering the name, and I apologize. How are you doing? Um, have you seen the movie Clue? If so, what are your thoughts? And oh, do you have it in your collection? I have Clue in my collection, and I love Clue. That is one of my favorite films growing up. Love that one. Love Clue. I just watched it again last year. I revisited the movie and I love it. I see some Simple Life love there. Jill, you love the Simple Life. You loved it. I loved it too. I wish I had the seasons. Now I want to go back and watch it. It's been hard pickings. I know that. Been some hard pickings. Last movie that made me cry was Encino Man. Wheeze the Juice. I love Encino Man though. That is a great one. Polly Shore is a legend. Son-in-law, um, Encino Man, and In the Army Now. I'm a Weezer. I Am Legend. Yes, Wes, that made me cry. Okay, I got one, and I think this makes everybody cry, but The Mist. The Mist made me cry. I rewatched it last year, and it made me cry again. So, Shane Man, wow, you have a lot of awesome posters. Is that a Wes Craven's New Nightmare poster? It is. It is. And it's a original poster. That's my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street movie. My buddy Brian got that for me. Shout out to Brian. Hope he's. I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but I love my buddy Brian. We love rambles. Ramble on. Thank you, Art. I really appreciate it. Oh yes, Isaiah. I can't wait for the new Sex and the City to come out on HBO Max. Me too, Isaiah. I am going to be watching the original series and movies before the new HBO Max series comes out. I can't wait for it. I love that. Love it. Love that show. Mill Creek. Let's see. Going through these real quick. Seeing some open water. Open water made me cry. Brian Goes Blue. Mill Creek needs to give us a triple pack of Encino Man, Son-in-Law, and In the Army Now. I agree. I'm surprised we haven't got those yet. But sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. Um, let's see. Um, but yeah, we need those. Sorry about that. I had an incoming call. Um, but yes, Encino Man, Son-in-Law, and In the Army Now. Yes, we need those. We need those. Hey, Shannon. Oh, Shannon. Okay, buddy. No, it's not. There's no alcohol in my drink. No alcohol in my drink. No alcohol in my drink. It's just a Coca-Cola. Thank you, Art. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm a Samantha. Uh, Jill, I don't know what we're doing yet. We are going to figure that out. I have to talk to Nick this weekend and figure out what our topic's going to be. I didn't see that. I didn't see Second Sight was releasing Session 9. That's awesome, though. That's Wes, that's one of my favorite movies. Session 9. That's a great ghost film. Great supernatural movie. I hope you're doing well, Shannon. Thank you for just stopping in and joining the chat. I appreciate it. Autumn, yeah, second sight release. I'm desperately waiting on The Hitcher. Me too. We need that one on Blu-ray. I love The Hitcher. Mid-Level Media, how are you doing? What's going on? I'm starting to watch your Blu-ray collection overview. Great video so far. Still got to finish it, but I'm loving it. Thank you, Shannon. What is up, Jason? Happy Friday to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. My buddy Jason, Beyond the Realms. Hope you're having a great evening, buddy. Great night. We either watching some movies, jamming to some music. Thank you for coming in the chat. I really appreciate it, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mid-Level Media, I am loving it so far. I love Blu-ray collection overviews. I don't care how long they are. They're always those are some of my favorite videos to watch. Are Blu-ray collection videos, 4K collection videos. You're doing a great job on your channel. Keep up the videos. Keep up the videos. Has anybody? I'm kind of curious. Has anybody pre-ordered The Thing yet? I'm looking forward to getting The Thing on 4K. Jason, have you watched any movies lately? Anything that you can recommend, or any favorite films that you've rewatched? Let's see. Brian Goes Blue. I pre-ordered that new Arrow Deep Red 4K. Oh, awesome. I just saw they announced that. That's really cool. I just bought the Arrow Video Blu-ray during their sale, so I don't know if I'm going to get that one yet. But they're releasing some amazing movies on 4K. I was going to talk Blu-ray real quick. I love the fact that like Paramount's like doing such a great job releasing first time to release movies on Blu-ray. And we're talking about Encino Man and all those Pauly Shore movies, I think I think at some point we're gonna get those. I really do. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys. Let's see. Chris, I want to pre-order The Thing, but I have the standard Universal Blu-ray, the Scream Factory's collector's edition, the limited edition Arrow set, and the Arrow Steelbook. So I don't know if I need another copy. LOL. You know what? I have so many copies of Halloween, so I can't say anything. So I think I have The Thing Steelbook. I have this one right here. Let me show it real quick. I have this one right here. This is the only Thing edition I have, which I love this steelbook from Scream Factory. So I'm gonna pick up the 4K. I think I'm gonna get just the standard 4K though. Silence of the Lambs, yes, getting a 4K. I'm going through these comments real quick, guys. The Thing is the best snowstorm movie. I agree. Wes Scatterbrain. I agree with that. I love The Hitcher, Autumn. Love The Hitcher. That's one of my favorites. Jason, I started to watch Army of the Dead last night and loved what I saw. I'm gonna finish it this weekend. Awesome. Yeah, I love Army of the Dead, Jason. I saw that in theaters when they had a limited run in theaters, and I had such a great time with it. I need to rewatch it. Watched Scott Pilgrim and Spiral on 4K the other night. Love both those. I love Spiral. I have yet to see Scott Pilgrim. I know everybody has seen it, but I have to watch that one. Probably pick up the 4K. But I'm glad you loved Army of the Dead so far, Jason. Hey, Brian, I don't blame you. Suspiria on 4K was amazing. So if they release Inferno and Phenomena, I'm definitely going to get those. Awesome choices. Autumn, you're gonna love Freaky. That is a great movie. I hope you love it. I think you'll love it, Autumn. It's a lot of fun. Aw, Rogue, thank you. I think you guys are amazing, so thank you. Mid-level media, what are your top 3 Stephen King adaptations? So Carrie is my number one. Pet Cemetery, Carrie, the original Carrie, the original Pet Cemetery, and then I would say The Shining. Those are my favorite. Top 3 favorites. The original Shining. I love a lot of Stephen King adaptations, but those are my top 3. Those are my go-to ones. Now I love the miniseries, so I love the original miniseries. I love Salem's Lot. I hear we're getting a movie version of that. So I love those miniseries. But like I guess like Stephen King adaptations. Yeah, I would say Carrie, Pet Cemetery, and The Shining. But I love the original Salem's Lot and the It miniseries. I love the new It movies. I think those are great too. But top 3, Carrie, The Shining, and Pet Cemetery. Let's see, Steven, first Criterion 4K. What would you like to see? Ooh, um, oh, let's see. Let me think about that one. Um, I would love for them to get Carrie on 4K or Carrie, the original Carrie on Criterion. And maybe a 4K release, but I'm hearing rumors that Kino Lumbar might release that one. Is it Kino Lumbar? I'm hearing rumors Carrie's going to come out on 4K. Yeah, Jason, I agree. I love. Let's see. That's awesome about seeing Army of the Dead in theaters. Snyder really makes movies that are meant to be seen in the theater. I agree. I wish we would have got to have seen Zack Snyder's Justice League in theaters because I love that. But I agree, Zack Snyder is meant to see. You're meant to see a Zack Snyder film in theaters. And yeah, I'll pick up Scott Pilgrim. I think I'm gonna get that on 4K. I think I'm gonna get that on 4K. Nice. Oh, I'm glad Coco loved Suspiria, Brian. And yes, Get that 4K of Suspiria. That is a beautiful transfer. I mean, the detail is incredible, Brian. But I'm glad Coco loved it. Hey, Chris, I bought those Halloween 4Ks, and I told myself I do not need the original on 4K again, and I ordered all 5 of those on 4K. So I understand. Hey, if it's your favorite movie or one of your favorite movies, you've got to get them on 4K. I love Blu-ray, but if it's a favorite movie and if it's getting a 4K release and you can get it, definitely get it. Rogue Agent. I have 5 copies of the live action Blood the Last Vampire, and 3 copies of the animated version. Have you checked out the anime version of Blood the Last Vampire? I cannot talk. I am so sorry about that. I have not seen any of the Blood the Last Vampire, so I will have to look those up. So I'll definitely look those up. Yeah, MidLevelMedia. I love Pet Sematary and The Shining. What's your top 5? Let me know. Let me know. Scatterbrain, Pet Cemetery Room 1408, Maximum Overdrive for me. Very nice. I haven't seen Room 1408 or Maximum Overdrive for a while, so I need to rewatch those, Wes. Hey, Darren, I have not seen Battle Royale. I'll have to watch that one. I'm seeing some Salem's Lot, Creep Show, some Shining love there. David Soul, better singer or actor? I have not heard his singing voice, so I'm going to say actor on that one. I went to pre-order the 3-disc DVD Anchor Bay limited edition of Suspiria. I want to rebuy the 3-disc DVD Anchor Bay limited edition of Suspiria. I always loved that edition and lost it somewhere over the years. Aw. Yeah, I remember that one, Brian. I loved that Anchor Bay edition. I never owned it, but I have friends that own it. And yeah, I love that movie. There's been some great editions of Suspiria out there. Misery Love. I'm seeing some Misery and Shawshank Redemption. Love there. Awesome. Art, have you seen Subspecies? I've seen the first one, have not seen the sequels, so I will have to check those out at some point. I haven't seen the first one in a long time, Art. What's my least favorite franchise, Darren? I couldn't. I mean, I might, I might say that's out of the top 3. So if I did a top 3, like these are my favorite franchises, because I got to think of my least favorite franchise. Um, I'll say right now my least favorite franchise would probably be between Hellraiser and Leprechaun, because there are a few movies I love in those, and then there's some that I think are okay, and some I just don't like. So I don't know. I don't know what my least favorite franchise. I would say it's a toss up between Leprechaun and Hellraiser. I'm seeing favorite creep show segment. Father's Day. Jill, Father's Day for me. But the raft in in Creep Show 2 is my favorite in that segment. Favorite beautiful scene in a horror movie? The scene with Carrie dancing in the prom. Lights, wistful music, and a pretty bloody horror is such a quiet and glorious moment. I love that scene, Autumn. That might be my favorite beautiful scene too. That's a good one. I love Carrie. I love the prom scene. And then, all that mayhem happens, but that's a beautiful scene leading up to all the stuff that happens at the prom. So I'm gonna say that right now. I gotta think about that one, but I think Carrie. I think that moment with Sissy Spacek dancing with Tommy, all that stuff. That moment with Tommy and Carrie. Are you going back to any horror conventions? Darren, so far Scarefest, but we'll see what happens. I love Scarefest. Let's see. Rhonda, is it Art? Is it RADU? I don't know. Rhonda scare you more than Myers? Um, Rhonda scare you more than Myers? Um, does Rhonda scare you more than Myers? Um, I don't know. I do not know. I love the scene in Edward Scissorhands, Christina. That's a great scene. Mood 616, great guy. Love his channel. What grosses you out? Not sure. Well, not sure. I can't think of anything like right now off the top of my head. I am OCD. I have I'm a I have to have everything organized. So if anything's like out of order, that's hard for me. But what grosses you out? I got to think about that. But I would say like again, like if anything's out of order, I have a problem. I have to have everything in order. Wes Scatterbrain. I hope that answers your question. I don't think it does, but I got to think about that. Thank you, Rogue. I appreciate it. You're amazing too. All right, if you could ask Jamie Lee Curtis one question, what would it be? I probably have several questions for her, but I have met Jamie Lee Curtis and I love her. She's very, very sweet. Give me an abstract. Oh, thank you, Rob. Abstract horror movie to watch. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate it. Um, abstract horror movie to watch. Uh, abstract horror movie. I don't know. Um, let's see. Guys, do you know any like really good abstract horror movies? I'm trying to think of something really good just to watch tonight. So many good ones out there. Um, I mean, my go-to is always John Carpenter's Halloween, but I love The Fog. John Carpenter's The Fog. I don't know. I'm not sure, bud. I'm not sure. Anybody help Rob out? Give him an abstract horror movie to watch tonight. But thank you so much. I appreciate the support, Rob. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Watch Brain Damage. Oh, that's a good one. Black Swan. There we go. Darkness Falls. Darren, I would say horror movie icon. Color Out of Space. Ben says Color Out of Space. That's a great one. Horror movie icon. I would say Robert Englund. Darren, I still have yet to meet Robert Englund. Love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Autumn. Mandy. Yeah, I've not seen Mandy yet, Wes. What are some channels that you would watch that you think what are some YouTube channels that you watch that you think we'd be surprised of? I'm gonna leave some movie channels down, some movie collectors down below. There's some really good ones, Ben. If you don't know who Movie Chatter Stephanie is, definitely check out her. I love her channel. Cinema Dave, Nathan Jones, he's a great YouTuber. Born to Be Rad, Garrett, so many people. I'm gonna leave like a list of people down below for you guys to go check out. So after this video, I'll start listing a lot of YouTubers to check out. Thank you, Rogue. I appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a great weekend. And you rock too. Let's see. Mr. Movie Night. I remember him, Wes. Mr. Movie Night. Bless. I remember Mr. Movie Night. He was a great YouTuber. Aaron's great. I like Aaron's a great YouTuber. Rob, I saw Mom and Dad. I'm not a big fan of that one. I tried watching it. Wasn't too crazy about it, but I would say give it a watch and see what you think of it, Rob. I always tell people definitely watch the movies because you might like them. You definitely might like them. But guys, I'm gonna slowly start wrapping this up. I can't believe it's already been almost 2 hours. Ben says I think Exorcist does have a 4K. Okay, I'm seeing what classic horror movie would you like to get a 4K release? I would say Exorcist or Poltergeist. Poltergeist. But guys, I'm gonna wrap this up in about 5 minutes. So if you guys have any other questions real quick, any other comments, please feel free to leave some comments or questions in the comment section. I've, as always, had so much fun talking with you guys. And like I said, I can't believe we're already 2 hours into this. But I hope you guys are having a great night. And thank you so much, as always, for your love and support. So I'll leave it open for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to head off for the night. So if you guys have any other questions, please feel free to ask away. What should we suspect for next week from you? Expect. I think I'm going to do another horror movie boutique episode, which will be episode 4. So that should be out sometime next week. And then I'll be doing some stuff with Nick from the Lost River Drive-In. So if you're not subscribed to him yet, definitely do so. Again, I will leave his channel down below. Nick, we always do our live commentaries together, our live chats and our live commentaries on his channel Monday and Tuesday. So Nick's an awesome guy. Another shout out to him. I love Nick. Lost River Drive-In. But yes, on my channel next week, I'm going to do another live chat at some point. Not sure what it's going to be, but I will do another horror movie boutique episode. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? You're welcome, Autumn. Thank you so much for coming in the chat. I hope you all had fun. I hope you had fun, and I hope you all had fun. Favorite darker tone kids film. I'm gonna say Return to Oz from the 80s, 1985. That is a pretty creepy kids movie, but I love that one, Autumn. Return to Oz, 1985. Hey, I would say Wes Scatterbrain. That Nick and I had so much fun doing that fog commentary, and that was like a behind the scenes. I was telling him, and I think people mentioned to Nick that was kind of like a behind the scenes, you know, footage of what happened at the end of the fog commentary. But we had so much fun. Nick is awesome. We had so much fun doing that commentary. Thank you, Isaiah. I really appreciate it. But guys, I appreciate once again coming on the chat. I had so much fun with you guys. As always, you guys are the best. And again, I can't believe it's already over 2 hours. It went by quick. But thank you again so much. I love you all. Wes says, I loved it. It was a happy accident. Yes, it was. I loved it too. Christina, you have a good night. These are fun to watch. Proud of you. Love you. Love seeing you happy. Well, thank you, Christina. I love you so much, sis. And I will talk to you soon. Sending you love, Christina. Let's see, going through these guys. I'm going to pull these up as we're going. Love you, Christina. My sister. Let's see. Now I have to return to my Lifetime movie. Oh Lord, wish me well. Hey Autumn, you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great weekend. And thank you for joining the chat. I really appreciate it. Jill, good night. Good night, Jill. Love you. Love you all. Thank you so much for as always just supporting these live chats, Jill. I love you. We love you. Thank you all for supporting the channel, the live chats, everything. You guys are the best. Thank you, Brian. I really appreciate you stopping in. You and Coco have a great weekend. Hey, Matt, what's going on? I'm just about ready to wrap this up, but let's see. Your question is, are you a fan of the Toxic Avenger? I've only seen it once, so I need to go back and rewatch it. But thank you for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in, Matt. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you, Wes. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that, bud. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So thank you, Wes. Have a good night, Autumn. Thank you. Jill, thank you. You guys are the highlight of my day, getting to talk to you guys. So thank you so much, Jill. Thank you. You're welcome, Art, but thank you for coming in the chat. Thank you, Isaiah. I appreciate it. Love you too, buddy. Have a great night and have a great weekend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know what? It's important to stay positive. I know we have our down days, but I try to stay positive the best I can. So, but thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wes. I really appreciate it, buddy. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much once again. Sending you all love. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Have a great night. Whatever you're doing tonight, have a great night. Just thank you all so much. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And always remember to be yourself because you are amazing. So sending you all love, and I'll definitely talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, have a good night.